Adele and welcome to my channel Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey, talk to you about my love for dressmaking, fabrics, patterns and just general sewing and life chit chat. So if that's something that sounds of interest to you, keep on watching. Welcome back to all my regular viewers, and if you're new here, I hope you enjoy what you see and consider subscribing. Welcome to my Friday Sews vlog, where I talk to you about what I've been up to in the world of sewing in the week that's passed and also what I'll be doing in the week ahead. So this week, what have I been doing? Well, I have been doing quite a lot of sewing this week. However, some of the sewing projects are either collaborations or pattern tests. So obviously those are things that I can't share yet, but I've been really busy. So first of all, I'll talk to you about what I'm wearing because this is my first make that I made this week. So I am wearing the Westcliffe dress by Friday Pattern Company. This is a wrap dress that is a faux wrap dress actually, and loads of people have made this pattern, and I was really inspired by Bex at What Bex Sews because she's a very big fan of this dress and has made quite a few, and yeah, she inspired me to get going and making it because I did have the pattern. So I had this jersey that I got from Rainbow Fabrics. It's a viscose jersey and it's in these autumnal colours, which are all in my colour palette of turquoises, oranges, beige and browns on a black background. I think I just had just over 2 meters of this, and I made the short version, so I'll just stand up so you can see it. So it's obviously got the wrap detail across the front, and it's got this tie, which is, I didn't realise, is just a tie that you attach, that you just wrap round. You can put belt loops in, and yeah, you just tie it round and it gives this false wrap impression. And I made the short sleeve version and the short length version. There are a couple of other versions where you can add tiers and get a more full length maxi version. I made the size medium. Let me just have a little look at the sizing on this. Yeah, I made the size medium, which is a bust 36 to 37, a waist 28 to 29 and a hip 37 to 38. So how do I feel about this dress? I think the instructions were absolutely fantastic. It's a great beginner's pattern. The Friday Pattern Company's instructions are just really good. They're so beginner friendly, and the process was really quick. I made this up in an evening, and yeah, just came together really quickly. I think this look for me is a perfect look for work, and this is what I made it for. I was meant to be going into the office last week, which didn't happen in the end, but I did make it up for that purpose. I think from a comfortable, work appropriate dress, it's just a perfect dress. I don't personally like it as much as I thought I would like it for a everyday out of the office kind of look. My casual look is a little bit more boxy and less fitted. I've discovered through making my own clothes that my style really does move towards that boxier style, baby doll, frilly kind of look. I don't know what the look is called, but that's how I like it. So although I do like how this sits on me, I don't think it's going to be a pattern I make very often. It just doesn't really feel like me, and that's okay. You know, I've made it, I've tried it, I like it, and I think if I was back in the office, you know, like I used to be before COVID hit, I would probably make a few more of these because they're great just to throw on and go into work. But as a dress for outside of work, it just really isn't my style. But it doesn't mean I don't like it, and I don't think it looks amazing on other people, and I do actually think it looks nice on myself as well, and I'm loving these colours as well. So yeah, that's my Westcliffe dress by Friday Pattern Company. So what else have I been doing this week? So for those of you that know, I have a little curtain that goes all the way around my sewing station that covers all of the rubbish that I've got under there. Well, not rubbish, it's all just fabrics in boxes, but obviously I wanted it to look neat. So all the way around I've got these lovely little curtains that I made out of this cotton that I got from Stitch and Ink subscription box. And it's in all the colours that match my sewing room, which is the greens, and I had a little bit left over, and I was really keen to make myself a cushion cover for my grey chair that sits in the corner over there, which I'll show you in a second. and I'd had this cut out for ages. I learnt how to make a cushion cover when I first started to learn to sew, and I've made a couple since. So I've actually managed to make that, and I've made it with this lovely binding all the way around it in the white to match the splodges, and it's got a zip here, zip enclosure for it, and it looks really cute. So I'll just go and pop that over in the corner so you can see it. So here is my chair that sits in the corner, and it's got the lovely pillow on it that I've just showed you, and I think that looks really nice against the grey. Also, it matches, I'll just do a spin there, it matches the little curtain that goes all the way around my sewing table. I don't follow a pattern to make that cushion. I just get my cushion and cut the fabric in a square that is just a little bit smaller than the actual cushion itself, and the smaller you make the fabric, the kind of more plushed up the cushion will be. And then what I do is cut 2 pieces, sew the piping within the seam allowance all the way around as you would do with piping, then attach the 2 pieces right size together, sew back round 3 of the edges, and then you put the zip in. I didn't use an invisible zip, I used just a normal zip, and put the zip in, and then that's pretty much how you make it. It's really, really quick to do. So that was one of those little projects that was on my list of things that I needed to get done. Other things that I've been doing, I have got a pattern test that I'm doing for a pair of shorts, and I saw the request go out for pattern testers, and I thought, do you know what, I need a pair of shorts for my holiday that fit me, because none of my shorts fit me at the moment. So I applied for it and was successful, so obviously got the pattern, which is great, and I'm making it in this like purple coloured viscose, which has got a ditzy print mixed with paisley, which I thought was really nice, bit of a retro 70s vibe. So I had just enough to make that pattern test. The thing with pattern tests that I find is I don't want to use one of my really, really great, like really, really expensive or favourite fabrics, because if it doesn't work out, which it might not do with a pattern test, because that's the whole point, you're testing something, you know, I don't want to be disappointed that the fabric is, you know, not going to be a wearable item. I'm really confident about these shorts, so I'm really liking them. Obviously I can't discuss the details of those at the moment, but yeah, I have cut those out. They're really quick to cut out, and they are really quick to sew up, so I'm just in the process of getting those sewn up at the moment. Excuse my dog, sorry about that. So yeah, so I've been sewing those up this week. I've nearly finished them. I've just got to hem them. I'm going on holiday on Saturday, so I'm hoping that I will be able to just get them hemmed tonight and be able to take them on holiday with me. And I'll be able to share a little bit more about that pattern once the pattern's been released. And the final thing that I've been working on this week is my Carolyn Pajamas by Closet Core. So this is a collaboration that I'm doing with the lovely Emma from So Do It Emma. We were meant to be releasing our collaboration this week. However, Emma, I know, has got loads of things on at the moment, so she asked me if we wouldn't mind moving it on a couple of weeks. And to be honest with you, because I was going on holiday, I was totally up for moving it on a little bit. So I think we're going to do it towards the end of August now, but which meant that I had a little bit more time to make the pyjamas, but I'd already started doing them. So I have cracked on with them this week, and I've got the trousers completed, and I've cracked on with the shirt, and I've put the collar on, and I'm just now putting the lapels on and the button placket, and hope to get that finished probably as soon as I'm back off holiday now. And what can I say about this pattern? This pattern has got to be one of the most enjoyable sews I've done for a while. Now I don't know if it's a combination of the fabric that I'm using, because the fabric is really, really special. It's a fun fabric, that's all I'll say to you. I don't know if it's a combination of all the really additional like techniques that are on the Carolyn Pajamas. So some of those are, I'm just looking at it now for inspiration. Obviously you've got the piping, which just really elevates the look of it. It's got recommends French seams, and my overlocker was playing up, so I decided to do the French seams, and I've really enjoyed that process as well. So all of my seams are French seamed. It's also got a false fly on the, a fake fly on the front. It's got a pocket on, it's got cuffing details on the bottom of the view that I'm doing, which was a really new technique to me, which I really enjoyed doing, and it meant you don't have to hem the trousers, which was a joy. So yeah, I think I've really enjoyed it, and I'm just doing it really slowly as well. And yeah, I found the instructions really good for closet core as well. It's quite an involved make, but really enjoyable. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying the process, and I cannot wait to show you it. It's just such a brilliant pattern, and it's such a brilliant fabric. So it's very me, but I can't wait to show it you. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. So watch this space. That will be coming towards the end of August. I'll do a full pattern review. I've been so organised this time. As I've been going through, I've been writing on the pattern little things that I want to tell you about and point out, hints and tips, things that I found difficult, things that I found easier. I've got a sew along that I found, which was really helpful for the collar. I couldn't quite figure out how to attach the collar. I think it's just me being me, and yeah, I'm gonna be able to tell you all about that in my reveal video, which I'm really excited to show you. So yeah, so that's how I've been getting on with the Carolyn pajamas. So that's all the sewing that I've been doing this week. Oh, tell a lie, I've stuck together my PDF of the heather blazer as well, because I really want to get that stuck together. Get that cut out in my lilac fabric that I shared the other week. So as my toile. So that is just kind of coming along. It's in my August plans. I'll link my card for my August plans video. I talk about the heather blazer and share the fabric if you want to check that out. Okay, so that's what I've been doing sewing related this week. So what else have I done? Well, I have purchased a pattern, which was from a Facebook account, which was just basically a Destash, and I'd seen this t-shirt on Rachel the French Seams YouTube channel. She did a whole card on, she did a whole vlog on t-shirts, and I will link it. It was really interesting, and she talked about this t-shirt, which is from Made It Patterns, and I put it in my basket after I watched this vlog, and I was like, I'm going to buy that when I get paid. And then I saw this for a couple of quid on a Destash account, so I snapped it up. So it must have been at some point given away with Simply Sewing magazine. But the thing that I like about it is this t-shirt's got this line down the bottom, and it's a nice boxy t-shirt, which I love a boxy t-shirt, no sleeves, and yeah, I just really like that, and I think that'd be really nice. I'm envisaging it in a black with a lovely leopard print stripe down the back, or vice versa, leopard print with a black stripe down the back. Yeah, lots of combinations that I think that would be nice for, and a bit of a scrap buster. So I snapped that up, and it was a couple of quid plus postage and packaging on top. So yeah, got that in my stash now. Got to open the window, it's boiling. Better. Right then, so that's all the sewing that I've done. What I am going to be doing next week is being on holiday. So there won't actually be a Friday sews as such next Friday, but I am pre-recording a vlog of a fabric haul that I have. I have been buying bits and bobs with the proceeds of my Destash account. So for those of you that don't know, I've got a Destash account called _Serenity_Destash. And I will put a link in the comments below so you can check it out. I have sold quite a few fabrics now, quite a few patterns, but there are still some left on there. And the proceeds of that I've been building up, I have then reinvested, as we say, into some more fabrics. And I have a big pile of them. It might have to be split over two actually, because there are quite a few. I've got a massive box full of fabrics to show you. Some of them have plans, some of them don't have plans. So yeah, I'm going to film that and release perhaps part 1 on Friday, and then maybe part 2 in the week to give you a little bit of a Sew for Serenity fix. So yeah, so that will be exciting. It's going to be, obviously, I very much don't like to miss out on a Friday sews, but when I do, I like to give you some other content for that fix, because I know how disappointed I get when my favourite vloggers and YouTubers can't post for whatever reason. And so yeah, I'll do that. And what I thought I'd do as well is I've got a few fabrics and a few patterns that are still left on my Destash account, and I thought that I might showcase a few of them for you. If you don't want to watch this bit, you can feel free to fast forward, but I thought sometimes the photos don't do them justice, and it might be nice to show you them in the flesh. So I'm just going to get my phone, because it's got all the details of the fabrics, measurements, etc. So I'll just grab that. So first of all, I've got a couple of indie patterns. I've got quite a lot of patterns on my Destash account, but a lot of them are the ones that you get free with the sewing magazines, which are on there for £4. I've got 2 indie patterns that I haven't sold yet, and they were ones that I got in a So Hayley Jane subscription box that really, on reflection, they probably aren't going to be something that I make, but they're both really gorgeous patterns, so I thought that I'd sell them on. So the first one is the Gathered Dress by the Avid Seamstress, and it's this kind of smock dress, casual dress, but what's really nice about it is it's got pockets, and then on the back it's got this, like, I don't know if you can see it, this gathered detail around the waist, which makes it really flattering from that back. So although it's quite you know, not fitted at the front, it's got this lovely bit of fitted detail at the back, and I think that would be really gorgeous. It comes in sizes UK 6 to UK 22. It's completely well, it's not sealed, but it's completely intact. I haven't opened it in any way, shape or form. All the instructions, everything are all in there, and all the pattern pieces are all in there. It's for an intermediate difficulty, and that's because it's got an invisible zip in the back. You can do short sleeve or long sleeves, and it takes 2 meters of fabric in up to a size 12, and from a UK 14 upwards it's 2.7 meters. So I just thought it was a really nice pattern, but just probably not one that I'm going to get around to making with all the other things that I've got on my list. I think, again, if I was in the office a lot more, I would definitely be making this one up, because it's really work appropriate, and it's got this lovely kind of raglan sleeve as well, which is really nice. So that's that one. I think it looked gorgeous in a linen. It does actually say, let me just have a look, lightweight to medium weight fabric wovens, denim, chambray, crepe, silk, viscose and cotton. Yeah, it would look really nice in a chambray actually. So that's that one. And I think I've put that one on my Instagram account for £13, and that's including postage and packaging, so I won't charge you any postage and packaging on top of that. So that's that one. And then the next one is the Gabby dress, which is a really cute dress by the Pattern Preacher. And this is an adventurous beginner, and it's this lovely kind of 1950s style. And it's got this boat neckline, which I think is really, really nice. And it's for polyester crepes, satins, polyviscose, crepe de chine, viscose rayon, poplin, lightweight velvets. And it's a UK 6 to a UK 20, and it's got an invisible zip at the back, and then it's got this boat. I mean, it's more than a boat, isn't it? I mean, it actually looks quite off the shoulder there, but it does describe it as a boat neck. And then they're the line drawings, as you can see. That's really nice, and I'm selling that one for £10. Again, unopened completely. Yeah, so all the measurements and everything are on my Destash account for the patterns. So if you want to look at it and check the measurements, etc., and the fabric requirements. Fabric requirements on here is 1.7 to 1.8 meters of fabric for the larger sizes, and then for the smaller sizes it's 1.4 to 1.5. So yeah, that's a really nice pattern too. So there are a couple of the indie patterns that I've got, and then I've got some really nice fabrics that I thought I'd just show you as well. Now this one I just ordered too much of this, so I've got some of this myself, but I thought instead of having 3 meters of something, I would look at selling the other part, because I didn't quite need as much as I ordered. So this is a floral, I'll get my words out in a minute, a floral paisley navy on a melange sweatshirt. Well, it's not a sweatshirt, and it's a French terry, a loop back French terry, as you can see. And yeah, it's got all these coral colours, and it's just really, really pretty jersey. And I've got sorry, French terry, and I've got 1.6 meters of that, and it retails at £14 a metre, but I'm happy to let that 1.6 go for £14. So yeah, I think that's a really lovely fabric, and I could just see some really nice billies made up in that, Jara sweatshirts, and I've got this fabric myself, and it's just really, really lovely. But yeah, that one. And then the next fabric is a blue and white floral viscose, and I've got 1.4. It was a remnant, and I think it was from So Anonymous. And it's this beautiful cobalt blue ditzy floral print, and I'm just selling that for £7. It's got a nice drape, slightly thicker, so it'd be nice for autumn as well. Like, it'd be nice, make a nice pair of shorts actually or something. So if that doesn't sell, that is what I will do with it. So that one. And then the next couple, this one is a scuba crepe. Or is it just a scuba actually? I think it's just a scuba. Yeah, it's a scuba crepe, and it's this turquoise leopard print scuba, and I've got 2 meters of that, and it's in this lovely ombre effect, leopard print, if you like leopard print, and then on the back it's like turquoise completely. And yeah, that one is, I was just getting rid of some of my leopard prints, I had so many, and this is for £10 that I'm selling that 2 meters for, and that would make a lovely Sirocco. I think that's what I had planned for it, a Sirocco jumpsuit, or a kilo wrap dress, or something like that would look really nice in that. Right then, so this fabric is a viscose fabric, which is in a turquoise, pink and beige floral. I bought this before I really kind of knew what my colours were and what my style was, and you know, it's a nice floral print, but I just thought someone who likes florals more than me could have this, and I'm selling this one for, let me just check, £7 plus the postage, and the postage tends to be about £3.95 for all of these fabrics, I found, because I like to send them signed for so they don't get lost. So that's that one. And then the final fabric is this geometric shaped one, which I didn't know if I wanted to sell this or not, but I have ended up putting it on there. It's a stretch polycotton, so it's got a little bit of stretch in it. Just show you, can you see? It's got only a little bit, just a little bit of stretch. That would make a really nice dress, or skirt, or blouse. It just needed that little bit of stretch in it, or that little bit of stretch would help with it, or a pair of ultimate trousers would be perfect if I sew over it. And it's this beautiful like grey blue with coral geometric like triangles on it, and it's got like slight bits of yellow in it. And I've got 2.1 meters of that, and it's £8 I'm selling that for. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you a few of those, because I think sometimes when you show them in the flesh, people like them, and I would like them to go to a good home. If not, I will see which ones I can probably make something out of, but yeah, I'd like them to go to a home that could be used. So yeah, please message me if you are interested in any of those. There are some other ones on there as well, but I just picked out a few, and there's quite a few different patterns on there, and I'm totally happy to combine postage if you want to buy more than one as well. Cool, so I hope that was okay. So plans for next week, as I say, is I'm going on holiday. There will be sewing related content coming from that holiday, because as I shared before, I'm going to be meeting up with the lovely Anna from You Got Me in Stitches. We're meeting up on the Friday because I'm going to be close to where she is in the country. And yeah, she's planned this lovely day for us where we're going to go to a local sewing studio where we've got 2 hours of sewing. So I'm going to take a project with me. I'm probably going to take my Carolyn pajamas to get those finished off. And yeah, we're going fabric shopping, having lunch and just chatting about sewing. So I'm really excited. So the family all know that on the Friday of next week, Mummy's going out for a day with her friend. So hi Anna, if you're watching, I'm so excited, and I've been saving up my pennies and I've got myself a little budget for our spend. So yeah, I will obviously record some of that and bring that to you in a separate vlog as well. So yeah, watch this space for that. The only other thing that I'm going to take with me on my holiday is my cross stitch that I got from the Creative Craft Show, which is my Sewing for Therapy little cross stitch, which is coming around along lovely as my first attempt. So I have this lovely little case that I keep that in, that the lovely Claire from Stitch Hem Sew made me. This is my little cross stitching bag. So I'll be taking that with me, which is something that I can do of an evening to get my little crafting fix. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to my holiday, and I'll see you all when I'm back. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Please click the like button if you've liked it, and as always, let me know your thoughts, let me know what you've been sewing, and put it in the comments below, and I always enjoy reading them. So yeah, that's all from me for now, and I'll see you all soon. Happy sewing, bye.